What is going on today, guys? Welcome back to another Fix It Garage video. It's time for the final Kia Stinger video. You guys are going to see how I managed to fix that broken stud in the turbo and get this thing done, running, and back on the road. Now we're going to be starting back at my dealership where the car sat. We've got to pull the engine out in order to be able to get tools in there to fix the broken stud. There is just no room with this engine inside the car. So let's go ahead and head right off to my dealership and pull this motor out. First thing we need to do in order to get out this engine is we need to take apart everything under the hood, separate coolant lines, electrical, AC, all those different things in order for us to get the engine out of the car. Alright, so we are moving right along here, getting everything unhooked from underneath the car and from the front suspension, allowing us to drop the subframe, transmission, and engine as one complete assembly. This is the easiest way on this car to get the engine out, is to basically just take the engine, the trans, and the subframe out all as one complete assembly. So we're just about to get the engine out. And just so you guys are aware, this is about an hour and a half after I started. That's right, hour and a half-ish. Never pulled one of these engines out before, but we were able to get the engine out in about an hour and a half by myself. That is from years of experience of working on cars and having to pull engines out. I'm able to kind of look and figure out what things need to be unplugged and what don't. And Kia also did me a favor and made this engine pretty easy to remove. So what I'm currently doing is I am drilling and dremeling out the old stud, making sure not to hit the turbo. We want to get most of it drilled out so we can run a tap through the turbo and put in a bolt or a new stud. This is a very delicate process. You have to be very careful not to go too wide with your drill bit or with your Dremel, and these studs are very hard, so I went through quite a few drill bits because I wasn't going slow enough, And then I, of course, got out the Dremel, and that made things a lot faster and a lot easier. Just like that, we've got it fixed and we've got our downpipes installed. And yes, I know the O2 sensor like relocations that pull them out of the stream, they're in the wrong spot. I did fix that afterwards. Off camera, those are now fixed and in the correct spot. You're supposed to put them on the downstream O2 sensor to simulate a catalytic converter, not on the primary. I was very tired. It's been a long day at this point, and my brain was not functioning. All in all, at the point where we're at, where the engine's about to go in, was about 5-ish hours of my day used up. So we're running out of time to get this thing in, done, and running. Engine is back in, and now it is a race to the finish line to get this thing fully reassembled and fired up.
Baby revs. Baby being the key word here. Good, good.
That thing sounds amazing. Sounds so good that I forgot to turn on my microphone. But you guys don't want to hear me anyways. That car sounds so good, and it launches really hard for weighing 4,000 pounds. It's a heavy car to launch that hard. So as you guys saw right there at the end, we were able to get the cooling system bled, got the engine running, and we were able to go drive it. It drives perfectly fine, no issues when we were test driving it. The owner is extremely happy with the car now that it is all done, and he likes how it sounds. It's not too rumbly inside the car or droney. It has a nice interior car sound, and outside the thing sounds pretty rowdy. Would I recommend anybody do these downpipes? No, absolutely not. It was not worth the headache that we had to go through to get these things done. I'm glad we did it. I learned a lot about Kia Stingers, how to take them apart, how they function, and all the quirks of the car, but I would not recommend anybody do this. Having done it once, I think I could probably do them in a couple hours using a lot of extensions and an impact gun at work, but I would not ever want to do these at my house or in a driveway or a garage or anywhere like that. It's tight space, and it's so much easier when you have a full height lift to work with. So you can get more natural light and flashlights in there to see what you're doing. So that is my advice, is to not do these downpipes. Instead, do the secondary ones. Do the secondaries in a full exhaust, and I feel like that would be the smarter option. There are people out there that say this is not that bad, but I'm telling you, they're wrong. This is a big pain to do these downpipes. So if you want to do them, proceed with caution, and you've been warned. Now, with that terrible disappointment, I want to thank all of you guys for watching. If you like what you saw, don't forget to smash the like button, leave some comments down below, and subscribe to catch future Fix It Garage videos. Hopefully we don't ever have this Kia in here again, but if we do, you know it's going to be up and on the channel. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.